Welcome to Prime Time. In this video, we're going to go over the steps that you'll need to do in order to export your payroll. The export functions are here under Payroll Functions. The first thing you want to do is go to your Edits and Approvals. You'll only have one pay period to worry about, but the one that pops up should be the previous pay period that you're doing payroll on. If Hide Empty Time Cards is checked, you can uncheck it so that you can get a more accurate view of every employee, and you might be able to see that, for instance, John Stevens, he should have some hours. Let me find out what's going on with him. I can click here, and it'll open up another tab, like so, right to his time card. And we can see here he's absent, doesn't have anything. Maybe I need to add in PTO. Maybe this is fine. But anyways, that allows me to see and double check in case I've missed anything. Here I can also double check the hours for regular, any overtime to make sure that, 35 hours of overtime seems a little bit much. Maybe I'll check him, or double time, paid time away, holiday vacation, sick, things like that are in here. So this is your basically last chance to make sure it looks good to you, to be able to do any edits before you export your payroll. If all of this looks good, you can click this box up here, and then down at the bottom, select Sign Off. Click OK at the box at the top, and now I see the green A down here. So the green A tells me that these have all been approved. If any of them had stayed white, that would mean that there's a problem on their time card that you need to go and look at. Not all their transactions would have been processed. Something is still pending. So we have all of ours in green. That means I can continue on to exporting my payroll. Again, under Payroll Functions, I'm going to go to Close Pay Period. And I'm going to close the oldest pay period I have. This is my demo database. I got quite a few open. I don't close them on a regular basis here as I should. You should only have a couple, especially if it's bi-weekly. Maybe keep 2 open. If you're using accruals, then they should all be closed up. But bear in mind, when you do close this, you can no longer edit anything in a closed pay period. So keep them closed up as close as possible, but make sure that when you do close them, you don't need to do any more edits in that pay period, because once it's closed, it can't be open. The approvals, however, are a little different. And if for any reason I forgot something before I export my payroll, or before I've closed the pay period, maybe I've already fixed it in payroll, now I need to fix it here, I can click on the person, select Revert. Okay. That puts them pending. I can click on them, go fix it, and then come back here and click Release or Sign Off at the bottom. Either way, that approves them again. Once that's done, once I've closed my pay periods, I want to export my payroll. So I'll go to Exports under Payroll Functions, Run Export. I'm going to select my export. My pay period state is going to be pending, and I'm going to make sure that the date range is what I'm looking for to export my payroll. I'm just going to click on Run Export. It's going to compile it. It's going to save it. Right down to wherever my browser saves it to. So if I need to know where this is at, I can click here and click Show in Folder, and that'll take me to where it's at. If it downloads straight away, normally it goes to your Downloads folder, but it depends on your browser and what's been set up in it and where it's been set to save. Many people's can be different. But that's it. Once your file is saved, you can move into Payroll, go find the file and import it, and continue on with your payroll functions.